Hello everybody, my name is Fearless, and today we're going to be doing the Dead by Daylight maps tier list. I know I'm getting a lot of tier lists out here, but, yeah. Also, yes, the last tier list was complete rage bait, because every time I make a legitimate tier list on my actual opinion, people are just like, oh, this must be rage bait because it's so bad. No, no. If you actually go to the video and listen to my reasoning for why I put things where they are, it will all make sense, but some people just don't listen to the context. They're just like rage bait. So yeah, that's why the last tier list, the skill-based killer tier list, that's why it was you know, stupid pretty much because I put nurse and no skill like all the way down, and I put knight and skull merchant all the way in in S tier. So yeah, if you watch that video, don't get mad at me, okay? It was complete rage bait. I mean, yeah, to be fair, people accuse me of rage bait, so, fuck you. I'll actually make rage bait then if you wanna accuse me of it, so. All right, I don't know if these are in order whatsoever. Um, yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to tell which is which, especially for the auto haven and the first couple. It's just not gonna be easy. So, here. First we have the Ironworks of Misery. This personally is my favorite map of Macmillan Estate. That's just me. Um, yeah, although it only has a total of like 11 pallets on the entire map, I just like the main building. I wouldn't say S tier. I'd probably put it B because it's still, again, it has like no pallets at all. Next is Coal Tower. I don't like Coal Tower. I really don't. I just don't like Coal Tower. It's just, it's not really a tower. It's like 2 stories, and yeah, I just don't like it. Next we have Suffocation Pit, which is the railroad. I mean, it's like a mid map. I mean, literally, it's just like a mid map. I'm gonna put it B as well. Next we have Groaning Storehouse, which again, it's just your average map. I'm gonna put it at C though, because I do like the railroad one more. I like the main building in there a lot more. Next we have Shelter Woods. The picture's different here. This must be the old version where it was just a tree. Um, Shelter Woods. I'm sorry, I despise it. It's probably my least favorite Macmillan map. All right. Next we have Azarov's Resting Place. The main building is literally just like a different version of Killer Shack. It's just like a map that has 2 Killer Shacks. Probably the worst map in the game. Wretched Shop. It's literally just like Rancid Abattoir, right? It's literally just like Rancid Abattoir. It has the little building in main with 1 window and a gen. It's literally like it's just like a reskin, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, these older maps, they're probably gonna be B, C, and D tier. I'm not gonna lie. Um, at least it has a main building though. That's not exactly the same as Killer Shack. So yeah, I can go there. Wrecker's Yard. Wrecker's Yard is literally just rotten fields, except instead of corn, it's a junkyard. So again, it's just another like reskin of a map that already exists. So yeah, Blood Lodge. I mean, it has a cool main building, a very unique main building, that's for sure. No other main building like it. I'll put it up here. I think it's better than Vacation Pit. I'm sorry, but nothing's beating this Macmillan map. Well, the old ones. Actually, yeah, never mind. Gas Heaven has one of the best survivor maps. It's literally one of the best survivor maps in the entire game. The main building is super strong, especially if the gen isn't completed. But if the gen is completed, I think it actually makes it better. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this is going A tier for sure. Actually, it might go S. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put it in S for now. All right, here we go. Fractured Cowshed. It's literally just a bunch of corn with a single barn in the middle. Just a really boring map overall. Rotten Fields is literally just, um, as I said, it's literally just a reskin of the junkyard. But I do like it more. Actually, no, I like darker maps more, so yeah, I'm gonna put that above. The Thompson House. Probably one of my favorite main buildings in the game. You know, it has like what, a total of 3 windows, has no pallets inside of it. But if you have balanced landing, this map is really good. I'm gonna put an A. Oh, actually S. Ranted Abattoir. Oh, I got these mixed up. Torment Creek is the reskin of the Azeroth map right here. Rancid Abattoir is this building. It's literally just like exactly the same as the barn, except it's a different color than the barn. That's kind of it. And yeah, Torment Creek, just a reskin of this map, but I like the dark maps more than the bright ones. So yeah, that's that. Disturbed Ward. Literally, this is the best map for the anti-slugging build or the anti-hooking build, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm gonna put that in A, solid A. Father Campbell's Chapel. I mean, it's kind of just a mid-map, you know. It has the circus I kind of like, but other than that, I don't know. It's definitely more interesting than all of these maps, so it's gonna be the top of B. Next we have Lampkin Lane. Used to be the most survivor-sided map in the game. They reworked it, and then it was still one of the most survivor-sided maps in the game. Then they reworked it, and now if you play the 3-gen, it's the most killer-sided map in the game. So it's kind of mixed. I just like the map, though. I definitely like it more than Disturbed Ward. Next, we have Treatment Theater. I love my indoor maps. I'm sorry. Every indoor map is probably going in S or A. I just like indoor maps, no matter what I'm playing as. If I'm playing as Survivor, I like indoor maps. If I'm playing as Killer, I like indoor maps. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's automatically going to the top. I'm sorry. It just is. So we have, kind of hard to tell, Grim Pantry. Grim Pantry, I believe, is the one that's not the boat. It's that little building in the middle. This building can be very strong, especially, there's like 14,000 windows in it. But I don't really like it. I'm going to put it right here. It definitely has a stronger main building, though. Because of that. Actually, Father Campbell's Chapel, I like the main building more as well. Pale Rose, it's the boat. I mean, it has at least 20 pallet spawns, although only 2 pallets can spawn in at once. I mean, I liked it, though. I like the main building. Mother's Dwelling, it's Huntress's map with the house in the middle. Again, I mean, I think this is literally just an average map. Just a really open map with a building in the center. It's not really good. Temple of Purgation. I like the main building. You know, to open the doors, you have to do the gen. Like in the bottom, there's doors you can open with it, and then the doors outside the main. I mean, yeah. It has some strong windows. It does have 2 pallet spawns, but only 1 can spawn at a time. I like it. Solid. I think it's better than Disturbed Ward. Actually, no. Disturbed Ward's main building is too good. I'm sorry. I can't move that low. Badham Preschool 1. First of all, I like Badham, not because it's survivor-sided. Even when I'm playing Killer, I might actually send myself to this because I like it. Now, I just want to point out something. 1 and 3 are literally identical. 1 and 3 are almost the exact same. They're just one of the. I think 3 is like slightly bigger. So just since these ones are pretty much duplicates, I'm gonna put them in the same spot pretty much. This one's bigger though, so I like that. Actually, no, I like smaller maps more. I think about it. Badham Preschool 2. I mean, realistically, I might just put all these in the same area. Actually, no, Badham Preschool 5 is by far my favorite. I'm going to put it in S tier. I do like it more than... I like it more than Gas Heaven. Oh, yeah. But yeah, 2... I'm sorry, but all the Badham maps are staying together in C. Except for Badham Preschool 5. That one's just better for some odd reason. Actually, Badham Preschool 4 is pretty good, too. It's almost the same as 5. I'm going to put it top of A. Next, we have the game. Yeah, immediately S tier. I think it's better than Larry's as well because it has 2 stories. First, second floor, amazing. Next is the family residence. It's just, you know, your average map with the house in the middle. I mean, pretty much the same as Mother's Dwelling. Sanctum of Wrath. It has some strong windows, though, actually, so I'm going to put it above that. But yeah, Sanctum of Wrath, it's literally just like a temple in the middle with 1 good pallet and a couple windows, but the Killer can easily go around. I'm sorry, this is just probably my least favorite map. Like, even the Killer Shack in the middle on these maps are better than this main building, because the main building is just absolute garbage. Ormond. Now, we're doing the version that we have now. There are new Ormond variations coming out in 6 days from when I'm recording this, literally next week. But yeah, the regular Ormond, the default, I mean, it's kind of boring, but at the same time, it's the only one we got so far. I'm going to put it top of B. Next, we have Hawkins. This is probably one of my favoriteest maps in the game. I know I said that about every indoor map so far, but, like, I like indoor maps. But this right here is on a different level. This is just the best indoor map in the game. Actually, we're going to get to that. RPD is my favorite map in the entire game. Hawkins is my second favorite. Next, we have Dead Dog Saloon. Really small map. It's good for the head-on build. I mean, I'd probably slap it top of A. Midwich. Again, I like indoor maps, but this is kind of different, you know. The huge section outdoor. It's really small map. Good for Doctor because he can zap. I'm gonna put it at like the bottom of A. I don't really like this one. This is like the only indoor map I don't like. All right. Let's do West Wing first. RPD West Wing. I love RPD. I'm gonna put it right here though. Now, RPD East Wing, by far my favorite map. Don't ask me why East Wing is better than West Wing. I just like it more. There's not really a reason. I just like it more. Eyrie of Crows. This is like the definition of the whole W map. I'm just going to put it at the top of D. I really don't like the map that much. Garden of Joy. You know, ever since the rework, well, I wouldn't say rework. They only changed a couple spawns. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely the more balanced map now. It used to be super survivor-sided. Now it's more balanced. I would probably slap it in, like... I like Midwich more, to be honest. So yeah, that's going to stay at the bottom. Next, we have the Greenville Square. This map, I like it, but it's way too fucking big, dude. I mean, I'm going to put it above all the Batums down here. But it's so big. If you're the killer, you're not going to be able to patrol the exit gates. Even if you're playing as Billy, I don't think you can get between the exit gates in time. They could quite literally spawn 20 kilometers away from each other. It's just, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Next, we have the Decimated Borgo. It shows the light version, but we're going to go with, you know, the version we have now, which is the dark version. I mean, it's just... It kind of has the Macmillan lighting now. I mean, I would probably put it, like, in the just solid middle of B, honestly. It's not that bad now. Toba Landing. It's too vibrant for me. I just don't really like the map. But it does have a decent main building. I'm going to put it at, like, the top of D. Next, this is not the last one, by the way. Let me just add this real quick. Next, we have Nostromo Wreckage. I forgot how to say it for a second. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty decent map. I wouldn't say S tier. I'd probably put it like right under Batum Preschool 4. And then finally, we have the new map, the Forgotten Ruins. This might be a hot take, but I really like this map. People just whine and complain about it because no matter what behavior does, they try their best. People still whine and complain. It's like on Twitter. But I mean, yeah, a lot of people are like, the killer can just stay upstairs and guard all the gens while the survivors do the downstairs gens. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Regening's not a thing anymore. You can only kick it 8 times. So even if they did do that, it wouldn't matter. And also, I've never even experienced this. I played on this map at least 50 times at this point, probably more. And I have not experienced anyone doing that. Like, I've never seen the killer stay in one, like, up or just downstairs the whole game. And I've never seen the survivors just do gens up and down. I've never seen that. But yeah, I really like this map. I wish the entire thing was indoor, to be honest. Because that would just be so much better. Imagine the entire map is just a dungeon. It has a couple floors. That would be awesome, dude. But yeah, I mean... I don't think it can beat Batum Preschool 5. But yeah. Yeah, this is the tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't agree with my opinions, again, you can say it in the comments. You can talk shit in the comments all you want. But if you want to be more mature, just make your own tier list and post that on YouTube or Twitter or whatever. You don't have to, you know, whine to me. Anyways, I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.